Toy Spot. We are having a look at the Playmates Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows Donatello. We've already had a look at Leonardo, and now we're continuing our looks at the new Out of the Shadow toy line by having a look at Donatello. He's recommended for ages 4 and up, as he does have some small parts not recommended for children under 3 years of age. The back of the package shows you an extensive series of different figures available, not only the original brothers, but also several dressed up brothers. Interesting that Donatello doesn't get an alternate figure. Leonardo gets a stealth disguise, Michelangelo gets a pirate costume, and Raphael gets a winged suit, but no Donatello. That's a shame. You also get Casey Jones, Splinter, Shredder, Foot Soldier, Bebop, Rocksteady, and Krang. New York, an old menace returns, new mutations arise, the ultimate showdown approaches, our heroes must rise up again to save the city they love. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up, but when we come back we're going to get a better look at Donatello from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows line. There's more heading away, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Unlike his brother Leonardo, Donatello seems to actually get a lot more in the way of accessories than the figure that we already had a look at. First things first, he comes with, it's a staff, it's a bow staff, but it's of course a little more high-tech, I would say, than something a ninja would be sporting. Appears to have some sort of claw attachment on the end. In the movie, obviously, trailer-wise, we see it kind of extending out, which I think is a nice touch. You can get Donatello to hold the staff. There's no issues whatsoever holding staff. He only gets one. As you can see right there. He does also have a headset, little headset earphones, which you can put over his ears if you want to have them displayed like that. Maybe not. Okay, you don't have to do that. There's also a little peg on the back of his backpack here, which you can also attach the headphones there too, just in case you want to have them completely out of the way. Lastly, the very cool accessory that Donatello has, it appears to be a drone. You can see that there is a little camera on the underside there. Maybe this actually is some hint as to maybe seeing this in the movie, the fact that he does come with this. A little tiny drone. It's very soft, very rubbery piece. Like it doesn't feel like obviously it's going to break. It's very soft versus that of the staff, which is a much denser plastic. Okay, let's have a look at Donatello, accessories aside. Donatello looks cool. I had mentioned this with the review of Leonardo. I'm going to reiterate that during this review of Donatello. It feels like Playmates has pushed a lot more color and other things into their new turtle figures. Like, other than a little areas here, yeah, okay, areas in the mold that missed some paint, and he's missed paint on the top there. Other than that, he's very vibrantly painted. By a comparison to the other turtle that we had a look at, there is Leonardo. Donatello's a little bit taller. Now, granted, I've got Leo's legs bent. You can see that it looks like Donatello is just a little bit taller than Leonardo. His coloring also is slightly different than his brother as well. Personally, I'm a fan that the movie Donatello, they went the route of making him very like tech savvy. He's got like a little backpack on the back there. I'm sure full of gadgets and computers and laptops, and he's got a little console. One interesting thing to note, let's see if the camera hopefully can pick it up. It appears that he's got a Super Nintendo controller. Yeah, it looks like a Super Nintendo controller on his arm. Very cool. I wonder if that's actually in the movie. I haven't really looked at his wrist that much, but it'd be interesting if that was the case. He's got some little, I don't know if those are GoPros or like little sensors he's got on his shoulders. He's also got pants and boots. Like he's dressed more not army fatigue, but he's dressed a little bit more than his brother Leo is. His face, once again, has the glasses going on there. No pupils. Once again, I said that with Leo. I might actually just go in and touch that up with a marker, just add some pupils, just so, he's got them. So he looks a little bit more like he does in the movie. When it comes to Donatello's posability, it's on par with what we've seen already. The head is on a ball joint. It doesn't seem restricted, as I popped it off, but it doesn't seem restricted by the sides here. But that being said, when you do turn it, sometimes the head may pop itself off. But lots of movement, though, still to be said in the head. The arms rotate out, no issues there. They rotate all the way around, no issues there. It has a hinge in the elbow, which also allows the forearms to rotate, which also has a rotation at the end where the wrist is attached. No waist swivel, however, but he does have the hinge in the leg that requires you to rotate the leg in order to hinge the legs out. So rotate them out that way, or rotate them forward if you want to have him moving his leg forward and back. A hinge in the knee, which also allows the lower leg to rotate, and like Leonardo, he has no posability in the lower ankle area. Say what you want about the movie designs. I really like, and I've warmed up to the movie designs quite a bit. I like that Donnie has a more high-tech look to him. He's a nice contrast to Leonardo, and as you will see with the other figures as well, they all bring something different to the table. Today's Toy Spot, we were continuing our looks at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadow movie line. Today we're having a look at Donatello. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more videos heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.